Hi everyone, so this is a short tour of the new St. John's app. There's loads to see in the app, so we won't be able to get through everything, but it's just to help you to navigate the app and get the most out of it. So once you have downloaded the app and installed it on your phone, it's going to show up with the St. John's logo or the Untitled logo. So we're going to click on that and it's going to open up. There we go with the welcome. Now this is the home page. We're going to go to the first section of the home page, which is a left swiping menu. Now these are all the ways that you can connect with St. John's. So the first one there is Explore, and that's all about our Explore course. We've got Partner and Grow. Each of those have a bit of an explanation on our groups associated with that, and a form that you can fill out if you want to get involved. Now something exciting that is new for the app is our prayer wall, and this is where people can request prayer, and when you're wanting to pray for others during your quiet time or during the week, or maybe even at your growth group, you can just go into the prayer wall and find out who needs prayer. So we've got quite a few sort of prayer points up there already. If you want to to see the prayer point, you're just going to click on that. It's going to show you what the prayer point is, and you can actually show that you are going to pray for this prayer point by just clicking Commit to Pray. And it's going to count how many people have committed to pray for that prayer point, which is a great encouragement for people who are requesting prayer. Now, if you need prayer and you'd like St. John's to pray for you, you can just press the plus button down on the bottom right, and that's going to open up with a blank prayer request form. Now, your name is optional. My name is there because I've already entered my name previously, but you don't need to put your name there. You're going to just put in your prayer title. Like I said, name is completely optional. You can leave it blank if you want it anonymous, and then you can put your prayer details in there. Excellent. Okay, and then you're just going to click the little blue button there with a paper aeroplane to say send. Now, your prayer requests are not going to be live immediately. All prayer requests do need to be approved before they go up on the prayer wall. Okay, so back on the home page, we're going to swipe left, and we've just got an about page there which has all of the church details. So back on the home page, I'm going to continue to scroll down, and here we have a few of our feeds. The first one is our YouTube feed and all of the videos that are going up on YouTube. So we can click on View All, and these are all the videos that we have of the sermons this year, because that's what we've been putting up on YouTube. But it won't just be sermons and Bible talks, it will be other things as well. But you can just see what's happening over in our YouTube account from this one place. The next one is Listen, and this is the audio of all of our sermons and also our midweek Bible talks on a Wednesday. So you can just click on one of those and you can click play.
Australia in 2020 is just the most remarkable.
Okay, so we're just going to exit out of that one. So that's all of our sermons that you can listen to. If you're like me and you like to listen to a podcast while you're cleaning the kitchen, then you can come in here and get some great teaching. So back on the home page, and the final thing on the home page is our upcoming events. And so this is going to be the calendar of St. John's events. At the moment we only have one, which is the Intern Info Night coming up next week. So got a bit of information there. Because you need to register for this event, we've got a link there where you can go and register, as well as where it is, and you can actually add this to your calendar. Okay, so that's the home page. We're now going to move across the bottom from left to right. So we've got the house there saying home. That's this page here. The next one is updates. So we're going to go there. Now this is a list of everything that is happening on Facebook, YouTube, our website blog, our newsletter, and just any other sources of information, all in one place. So if you don't have a Facebook account and you don't know what's happening on Facebook, you can find it here. If you find that our newsletters are going to your spam box, then you can see what you've been missing out here. And we also have the blog from the website as well. So you are not going to miss out on any information that is coming out of those sources. This doesn't do all emails, so some emails will still be sent directly to your inbox and will not show up on here, but our sort of general information that is being sent out will be all on the app. Now, the exciting thing about Facebook, if you're like me and you do not have a Facebook account, you can just open up, we'll say that, it's going to say, do you want to open this with your web browser? My web browser is Brave, yours might be Google Chrome or Safari. You can click on that and it takes us over to your web browser. Ignore the login at the top of the page. That's just Facebook always wanting everyone to have an account. Look, it's even popping up on the bottom. Just ignore that as well. Click on the video and there we go.
Good afternoon. Welcome everybody to the Bible Talks from St. John's Cathedral.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the app. And that was just over in updates where we've got the services, the live stream services, and like I said, you can just read the newsletter straight from the app. Okay, so continuing to go along the bottom there, we do have Give. We're going to skip that for a moment and go to Sermons. That's exactly the same as what we have on the home page, but it's just a quick link there to get straight to the latest sermons. Now we're going to go over to More. So here's a whole bunch of more resources that we have. I'm going to come back to campuses in a moment. Now, member directory, service roster and unavailability are all linked to the neighbourhood, which means that you must have a login to access these. If you're not a member of the church, you cannot access these details. So anything that's in there is confidential. And you must be a member of the church with a login to get into these. So let's go to the member directory, and here you can see you need to log in. Now you do have Facebook, you have Google there. Now that's only if you do log in to the neighbourhood with either of those. I don't. I just enter my email and password. I click remember me and I log in. I'm not going into the member directory because there is confidential information. But we'll go down to the service roster. Again, if you haven't already logged in, you are going to be asked to log in. But it has all the upcoming services. That's going to 8 a.m. So you can see the roster for this week. We've got our fantastic checking assistants, and we can see Bruce is preaching this week. Now, the same thing with the unavailability, that's going to take us straight into the neighbourhood. So this has all your details. You can put the dates in and click submit of when you are not available for the roster. Now, the next one in the list is the Bible, which is super helpful when you're in church and we don't have Bibles in the pews anymore. So you can see it's on Ephesians 2 for me because that was the Bible reading last week and I used this during the service. But you just need to click on there. You can choose your Bible passage. I believe this week is 1 Peter chapter 2, and there we go, straight to the Bible. Now the next three, we've already had a bit of a look at. Prayer Wall, it's exactly the same as what we have on the home page. Sunday Sermons is the YouTube feed of just the Sunday sermons. So you're only just going to get a list of everything that has been preached on a Sunday in their series. Midweek Bible Talks is the Wednesday Bible Talk, same thing. It's all the videos of the Wednesday Bible Talks from this year. And then About Us, exactly the same as the homepage. Now we may add more things to the More menu, but that's what we have at the moment. Now I said I was going to come back to campuses. Now this is where at the very top we've got campuses. This is where you can choose between the English app or the Chinese app. Now, you're welcome to go over to the Chinese app. It's almost the same, except that they have their YouTube feeds and their newsletters and things like that, and everything's in Chinese. So if you want to have a look at what's going on over in the Chinese congregations, then you are welcome to go over there. You may need to be able to read Chinese though. Now, if you do take a little wander over to the Chinese app and you're a little bit lost and not sure how to get back, you're going to click on the three lines at the bottom right there, which is the More menu. And it's the very top one with the map pin. And it's going to ask you again, do you want to be in the Chinese or the English congregation app? And here we are back on the English homepage. Now, I did say I was going to come back also to the Give button, and that's down the bottom in the middle. Now, this is actually going to take you out of the app. So we're going to click on that. It's going to take you over to your browser and to our Tidely Giving page. Now, this is for giving with a credit or a debit card. And so you just need to complete your details there and you can give with your card. Our preferred method of giving is through bank transfer, which you need to do through your bank. And I'm more than happy to help you to get that set up. But this is if you are interested in credit or debit card giving. Now, when you're on here, just remember in the Give To, we've got General Fund there. Click on that and you want to choose your congregation so that we know which congregation the gift is coming from. So we could say we're coming from the English Church 8 a.m. And there it is. So that is if you want to give with a credit card. So we're going to go back to the app, and that is the St. John's app. We hope it's a one-stop shop for all information from St. John's to help you stay connected and up to date.